Disclaimer: this is an imaginary story. Please don't relate it with any idol or any other person. It's nothing related to anyone's life. It's pure work of fiction. Any resemblance to actual persons, living or dead, or actual events is purely coincidental. It's a 97 story. If you are solo stand and can't see other members, then this story isn't for you. You are on wrong channel. Watch the story carefully, then comment. Be respectful and don't embarrass yourself. Whatever pics are shown in this story, they all have been taken from Google and Pinterest. The credit for them goes to their real owner. Storyline and voice are mine, so please don't copy that. June. Cookie, this is 100th time. I'm correcting you. You are applying wrong formula. This problem won't solve by this formula. Cook. But Jimin Yang taught me this formula. June looked at Jimin. Jimin. No, Yang. I taught him this formula to solve other equations, not this one. He mixed up everything. Cook. There are so many problems and equations. Why can't every problem solved by same equation? Poor kid, how will remember these many equations? It's not fair. It's injustice. I will sue this maths. In childhood, whenever I taught my brother, he always wins like this. He was so frustrated by formulas because he always applied wrong one in test. Have you ever complained about formulas? June, pick the wooden ruler. Tell me about your complaints. Cook gulped hard. I don't have any problem. Maths is very easy. It's my favorite subject. Hit Jimin. It's Jimin Yang who always disturbs me. Jimin. Rubbed his shoulder. Why are you hitting me? T came inside. Big body hungry, big body hungry, big body hungry. June rolled his eyes. Not again. T. Big body hungry. Diddy couldn't understand this problem. Can big body hungry help Didi, please? June, without looking at him. T. I don't have time. I'm very busy. T. Sit on the floor in corner. Didi isn't in hurry. Didi can wait. Didi knows big body hungry has so work. Big body Hangi is helping baby Hangi and the strong Hangi. Looked at his notebook. You bad problem. You were trying to scare poor good boy Titi. Now big body Hangi will solve you in few seconds. Stick his tongue out. Big body Hangi is so smart. You trouble Titi a lot, no? You will understand Titi's pain. You ate Titi's brain. June looked at T. Will you just shut up? How much you talk? You irritated us. Shouted at him. T. Titi is quiet. Titi won't talk. Big body Hangi won't be mad. Please. See, Titi placed Titi's finger on Titi's lips. Looked at notebook and mumbled. You stupid problem. Because of you, big body Hangi scolded poor Titi. June glared at T and T became quiet. June looked at Jimin. You are doing good, Jimin. Looked at Cook. What are you doing? Multiply it. 16 4s are. Cook. 16 fours are... Gulped hard. June, don't tell me you don't remember 16's table. Cook, I remember Hang. 16 fours are 48. T. No, 16 fours are 60. Sure. Jimin, what? What's 60? Sure. T. Baby Hanky, did you remember all the table? Sweet Hanky taught Titi all the tables. 16 ones are 16, 16 twos are 32, 16 threes are 45, 16 fours are 54. June, it's 48 and 64, not 45 and 54. T blinked his eyes twice. Titi said the same. 45 and 54. June stood up and went to him. You won't be silent, right? Grabbed his hand. Get up. T. No, please. June. What no? Picked him by his one strong arm and threw him out. Go from here. You already disturbed us. T. Titi will go. Please help Titi to solve this problem. Titi tried, but this problem is very stubborn. June, get lost and eat others' brain. Close the door on his face. T banged the door. Big body Hanky, please help Titi. Titi's teacher will scold Titi. Big body Hanky. T was banging the door, but June didn't open. When after a lot of banging, door didn't open, he silently left the sad pout. He was walking in the corridor and thinking how he would solve the problem. He saw the door of Hobie's room was opened. He slightly pushed the door and slowly peeked inside. A big smile crept on his face after seeing Hobie dancing. He happily joined him. He didn't know Hobie was recording the dance video. He was the choreographer. Hobie turned around and found T was dancing behind him with big smile, holding his notebooks and pens. He became so mad to see him. Hobie, what the hell are you doing here? How many times do I need to remind you to not come in my room without my permission? Can't you understand at once? You ruined my work. I don't understand why I'm still bearing you. T sat pout. Titi didn't disturb Danshangi. Danshangi was happy dancing. Titi was only giving Danshangi company. Danshangi wasn't doing any work. Then how would Titi ruin Danshangi's work? Hobie, I don't have any stamina to argue you. Go from here. T. Titi will go quickly. Can Danshangi help Titi to solve Titi's problem? Please? Hobie, I'm not your guardian. Ask to your Hyang. T. Sweet Hyangi hasn't returned yet. Sweet Hyangi will return late. Hobie, so what should I do? It's not my work to bear your nonsense. Get out. T. But Danshangi. Hobie, you won't listen to me, right? Looks like I have to kick you out. Grabbed his hand and threw him out. T banged the door. Danshangi! T was banging the door, but just like June, Hobie also threw him out of the room and locked the door. Poor TT, he was roaming in the house for help but couldn't get any. Time skipped after some times. Everyone was sitting on the dining table. Jin, the eldest Hyang, served their food and they all were eating. Jin was about to eat but he saw T, who was hungrily looking at them by peeking through wall. He dropped the chopstick and served the food in bowl. He looked at T and softly called him. Jin, Titi, come here. I know you are hiding behind the wall. T went to him. How does Mama hungry? No? Hobie, he isn't your mama. Stop calling him Mama Hangi. Jin, Hobie, eat your food. Looked at T. You can call me Mama Hangi. I don't have any problem. Come and have the dinner. I know you are hungry. T. Titi can't eat sweet Hangi tonight to take anything from Mama Hangi, Dance Hangi, Big Body Hangi, Bibi Hangi, and Strong Hangi. June, while eating. Except our brain that you eat whole day. Jimin, Hyang, what are you saying? June, keep quiet and eat your dinner. No need to talk in between. Jin looked at June. Same thing apply on you too. Looked at T. But Titi, sweet Hyanggi hasn't returned yet. Nothing will happen by eating small amount. If Titi won't eat, then this super tasty food will be sad. Does Titi want to sad this tasty food? T looked at the food and shook his head vigorously. No, Titi doesn't want to make this super tasty food sad. Jin, then eat it fast. T. T took the bowl in his hand. Cook stood up. You can sit here. I will sit on another chair. Hobie, while munching his food, never leaves your own place for outsiders. Otherwise, you yourself won't know when they will take over your place. And by the time you realize, your place will be gone forever. Looked at Jin, who was glaring at him. What? Why are you looking at me like this? I didn't say anything wrong, did I? T. Dance Hangi, Titi knows everyone's place. Sweet Hangi taught Titi to not winch or take anything which isn't for Titi. Mama Hangi's beside two chairs are for Strong Hangi and Baby Hangi. Strong Hangi can sit on his chair. Titi will sit on the floor. Floor is more comfortable. Sit on the floor. See, Titi can spread Titi's legs. Thank you, Mama Hangi, for the food. Folded his hands and closed his eyes. Thank you, God, for giving Titi food. Cutely started eating while enjoying. Time skipped after some times. Finally, Shunki returned home. He slowly unlocked the door and entered inside. He found Titi was sleeping near the door on floor. He tiredly smiled. He knew Titi might have asleep while waiting for him. He bent down and tapped on his shoulder. Yungi, Titi, wake up, bear. T in sleep. Sweet Hangi, 5 minutes more. Please, Titi will get Ready fast for Titi's school. Yoongi pulled Tee's hand and made him sit. Titi! Tee cutely rubbed his eyes. Sweet Yangi, you broke Titi's sleep. Now Titi will get ready for school, said in sleepy voice. Yoongi, but it's already night. Titi can sleep more. Tee happily looked at Yoongi. Really? Titi can sleep more? Oh, Tee, good night. Again lay down on the floor. Yoongi, Ash, this boy, shook him. Titi! Tee, now what, sweet Hanky? Sweet Hanky is becoming trust-feeding Hanky. Yoongi is frustrated, not trust-feed. Tee, strong Hanky said trust-feed, so it's trust-feed. Yoongi, Cookie, slowly shook his head. Titi, we haven't eaten our dinner yet. First we have dinner, then Titi can sleep peacefully. Sweet Hyangi won't disturb Titi. Titi, oh yeah, Titi and Sweet Hyangi haven't eaten dinner yet. Yoongi, now get up and go to the room. I'm coming with our dinner and return this blanket to Jimin. Titi, blanket? But Titi didn't bring baby Hangi's blanket. Yoongi, when Titi was sleeping, he must have covered Titi with a blanket so that Titi doesn't feel cold. Understand? Now go. Titi stood up and picked the blanket. Oh, Titi! Titi went to Jimin's room and found he was sleeping while resting his head on the study table. He was holding his pen. He quietly removed the pen from Jimin's hand and covered him with the blanket without breaking his sleep. He closed the door and turned off the lights. He came to his and Yoongi's room. He saw his notebook on the bed. He remembered his incomplete homework. But now he was happy because his sweet Hyangi was there to help him. Yoongi came there with dishes and food. He was feeding Tee his dinner while helping him to complete his homework. Tee told him that Jin gave him dinner. He denied but ate because he didn't want to sad super tasty food. He told Yoongi whatever happened whole day. Yoongi was tired, but after seeing Tee's cute boxy smile and hearing his cute talks, his all the tiredness removed. He went to wash dishes and freshen up. He lay down on bed and Tee cutely rolled on him. He hugged Yoongi tightly while resting his head on Yoongi's chest and legs on his. He was sleeping cutely like a baby bear. Yoongi covered themselves by blanket and slept while patting Tee's head. Arthur's point of view. Jin, Hobie, Joon, Jimin and Cook were Kim brothers, while Yoongi and Tee were Min brothers. Jin was CEO, Joon was mafia, Hobie was choreographer, Ji Cook were students. Mr. Kim had an affair with his secretary, Mrs. Min, who was the widow. Tee was their illegitimate child. Tee was in little space. He needs extra love and care. He was very sensitive. Mr. Kim never accepted his relationship with Mrs. Min, but after Mrs. Min's death, he brought Yoongi and Tee to Kim Mansion. Kim brothers never accepted them. Yoongi hated Mr. Kim because what he did. He never wanted to come to Kim Mansion, but T loved Mr. Kim so much. For T, he was ready to stay there. Kim and Min brothers' dynamic changed when Mr. Kim passed away. Yoongi restricted himself and T from Kim family. Yoongi prepared his own food by his own grocery, which he brought by his own money. They lived in the house but behaved like strangers. Kim families hated was valid. After all, no one wanted betrayal. T's medical expenses were very high. To bear it, Yoongi had to do so many jobs, but he never complained. He raised T like his own child. Time skipped after few days. Few days passed. Kim and Min brothers' dynamics were going on as usual. Hanks were on their job. Only Magnes were at home. Today, Cook planned out of the box. Jimin, have you lost your mind? It's so scary and risky. Cook, horror movies are scary. Jimin Yang, you know this movie is trending and its review and ratings were very high. Don't tell me you are scared of horror movies. Jimin, it's not like that, Cook. You also know I love horror movies. Cook, then what's the problem? Let's watch together. We haven't watched any horror movies since ages. Jimin, I'm also excited. Okay, let's go to my room and watch on laptop. Cook, laptop? Jimin Hang. Now you are insulting the horror movies. Horror movies should be watched on big screen. Jimin, I know, but TT is also at home. We can't watch the horror movie. What if he got scared? He is already in little space. It's so risky. Cook, I already did the arrangements. We will watch the horror movie in theater room. It's soundproof so TT won't be scared. Jimin, that's good, but what if he comes to theater room while searching us then? Cook, that's the point. I have an idea. Jimin, what idea? Cook, what if we set any cartoon movie in living room's TV and engage T there then? Jimin, that's the good idea. TT loves cartoon movie. Cook, so I'm going to prepare popcorn. Till then, set the cartoon movie for tea. Jimin, that's great. Cook went to kitchen and Jimin started setting the setup for cartoon movie for TT. TT came there. T. Wow! Baby Hanky, why are you changing the living room? Jimin, I'm setting the movie setup. T. Is Baby Hanky going to watch movie? Jimin, no, I brought the movie hall at our home for TT. Today TT can enjoy the movie. Showed him screen. Tell me which movie TT wants to watch. T looked at the screen. TT can choose any movie. Jimin, T. Then that baby tiger who is fighting and roaring. Jimin, okay, so here is TT's selected baby tiger movie. Turn on the colorful lights ball and switched off the lights. T. Wow, it's so beautiful. Cook came there with popcorn. Here is TT's caramel popcorn. TT can enjoy the movie. T. took the popcorn bucket from Cook's hand. Where are baby hanky and strong hanky's popcorn? Jimin, Titi, we aren't going to watch the movie. We are going to do our project work. Titi will be bored, so until we come back, Titi enjoys the movie. T. Oti, best of luck, baby hanky and strong hanky for the projects. With that, they both left Titi in living room and went to theater room to watch horror movie. T was happily enjoying the movie, but soon felt bored. He was searching Jikook to tell them to change the movie. While searching for them, he reached the theater room. The door was open. They forgot to lock the door. They were so excited to watch the horror movie. T came there first time. Out of curiosity, he slightly pushed the door and slowly peeked inside. The theater room was completely dark. Large screen was on wall. Horror sound effects was running. T found it so interesting. He crawled inside the theater room and sat on the floor near the chair. AC was on. He picked the blanket from the chair and covered himself. He brought his popcorn too. He It was the first time watching the horror movie. He wasn't scared. He was watching the movie with full concentration. He heard Jikook's voice. He understood his baby Hangi and strong Hangi were there too. He was feeling more safe. Jikook couldn't notice T's presence because he was sitting on the floor. Chair was covering him. They all were enjoying. Slowly, movie started getting scary. T got scared to see ghost face. Background music was so scary. He slowly left the theater room without disturbing them. Time skipped in the evening. T came to his room and sat on the bed while covering himself completely by the blanket. He was so scared. He was hugging himself. He could still hear the loud, scary background and saw a ghost face. He was shaking hard. Jikook were still watching the movie. They didn't know about T. Soon they wrapped up everything and went to their room for completing their homeworks. T heard the voice. He was scared but still followed the voice. He came to corridor. Corridors lights were flicking just like the horror movie. He saw the long scary shadow with long finger on the wall. It seems shadow hand was coming to him. He picked the glass flower wash from the table and said, Ghost, don't come near Titi. Titi will he hit the ghost. Titi is very strong. Loud voice. If you are strong, then I am stronger than you. You just wait. I'm coming to pick you up. Pick Titi up. But why? What did Titi do to Ghost? Loud voice. What why? You have caused me a big loss. I won't let you go just like that. I will recover every penny from you. It's for that I have to. I won't hesitate to do this. T more scared. Kill Tiddy? No. Loud voice. I'm coming. Do you idiot? Where will you run? T. No! Through the glass flower wash. T. Through the glass flower wash in the air towards shadow and closed his eyes tightly while sitting on floor. It hit on Jin's forehead just above his right eyebrow. Jin was talking on call. He was frustrated from wrong number, so he was just threatening him. T was already so scared, so he didn't recognize his voice. Jin screamed while holding his forehead, which was bleeding. T slowly peeked through his hands and saw blood was covering Jin's one side of forehead. His hand was fully covered with thick red blood. He got more scared. He still didn't recognize Jin. Hearing Jin's voice, everyone ran there. Jin. Mobile slipped from his hand. Ah! Cook ran there. Jinyang! Jimin, OMG! How's this happened? June, shut up! Is this the question to ask? Hobi-yang, start the car! We should immediately take him to hospital. Hobi, With that, Hobi started the car and Jun carried Jin in his arms and placed him on back seat. Jimin sat on back seat and carefully held Jin's forehead. Hobi immediately drove off to the hospital. June came to his room to take his wallet and money. T came to June while crying hard. Cook was trying to stop him. T. Big body? Hangi? T didn't want to hurt Mama Hangi. Ghost was coming to take the so Didi threw the big flower wash to Ghost. Didi didn't know how Mama Hangi got hurt. June looked at T with blood-filled eyes. What? You dare to hurt my Hang? You need a strict lesson. Grabbed T's hand. Cook came in between. Hang, Didi didn't do this intentionally. Please leave him. June slapped Cook and pushed him. Don't try to become his advocate. He will get what he deserves. Started dragging him. Cook followed him. Hang, please listen. T. No. T kept begging and trying to free himself. He even bit on his hand too. But being the Mafia King, June had more strength. Cook was bleeding, but June ignored everything and pushed T in bathroom and locked it from outside. June, stay here and realize what wrong you did. I will see who opened the door for you. T. Banging the door. Big body Hangi, please open the door. Didi so scared. Big body Hangi, big body Hangi. Cook, Hang, please don't do this. Open the door. He's really so scared. June, aren't you satisfied by getting one slap? He isn't scared at all. He is just acting. He stayed in darkness before too. Cook, Hang, please. June grabbed his hand. This ungrateful brat hurt our Hang and you are thinking about him? Have you also become ungrateful by staying with him? Our Hang is in hospital. He needs us more. Let's go. Cook, no, we can't leave him here alone like this. Yungi Hang also hasn't returned yet. You go, I will stay here. June, so you can unlock the door and pamper this brat? No ways, I won't let you here. You are coming with me. Cook tried a lot to protect T, but in front of June's anger, he couldn't do anything. June dragged Cook with himself. Because of horror movie, T got so scared. His senses stopped working. He forgot that light switch was inside and he could turn on it. He was crying hard while calling everyone's name and banging the door. His throat dried, his hands turned red by banging the door. Luckily, Yungi came early. House was empty, so T's sobbing and muffled voice was echoing. He threw his things which he holding and followed the voice. He saw broken glass pieces and blood in corridor, which made him more scared than he was already. T. Big body, Yangi, sorry. Yungi, Didi, where are you, Didi? T. Sweet, Yangi, Didi's in bathroom. Yungi, don't panic, I'm here, I will bring you out. Ran to bathroom and opened the door. Didi? T looked at Yungi with red puffy eyes. Sweet Yangi! Threw himself on Yungi. Yungi carried him like koala. See, sweet Yangi is here. Didi is safe now. Don't cry. Took him out and rocking. What happened? T hugged Yungi tightly. This is a bad boy. The hurt Mama Yangi. Yungi, calm down. Take breath. Don't talk. Didi didn't do anything. Jin Yang is perfectly alright. No, big body, Hangi, mad. Yungi, it's okay. Sweet Hangi will talk with big body Hangi. Big body Hangi won't be mad. Titi should calm down. Sweet Hangi will handle everything. You don't need to scare. Yungi was fuming in anger to see T's this condition, but for T, he swallowed his anger. He made T drink honey water to soothe his voice, which turned rough because of continuous crying and screaming. He sang a lullaby and put T on the bed. He fell asleep. T was still holding Yungi's shirt tightly. Yungi was with him and continuously patting his head. Soon everyone returned. Jin was unconscious. June placed him on his bed. Yungi went to meet him, but Hobie stopped him. Hobie, what are you doing here? Yungi, I only came to check him. Hobie, Hyang is alive or dead? Your so-called mental brother didn't leave any stone unturned to kill him. Yungi, what are you saying? He's just a kid. Hobie, kid? There is no 14 years old child. He threw the glass flower wash on Hyang. He got stitches. Do you have any idea what could have happened? Wash hit on his just above his right eye. He could have been blind. Yungi, what? See, I really don't know about this. I'm not taking T's side, but I'm sure he didn't hurt him purposely. Hobie, purposely or not, but he could have taken a Hyang's life. June came there. Whom are you talking, Hyang? As he knows the value of life and gratefulness. Yungi angrily looked at June. Mind your tongue. I have more values of things and person than you. June pushed him. You will teach me about values. You are trying to cover your mental brother's harmful action By this? This is what you taught him to hurt others? Jungi, don't do this. I accept my brother's mistake, but he is just an innocent child. He unintentionally hit Jin Hyang. But what did you do? You locked him in bathroom and left, leaving him crying. He could have had an panic attack. Hobie, June did right. We can't leave a mental boy like this. He became violent. Today he hurt Jin Hyang. Tomorrow he would hurt June, me, Jimin, Cook. We all are unsafe. You should have thrown him in any mental hospital. Yungi shouted, Enough! I'm hearing because my brother is in fault. But that doesn't mean you can call him a mental. He isn't a mental. He is just in little space. He is a teenager, but his mind is still like a child. Don't you dare to call my brother a mental. He isn't only my brother, he is my son, and I won't allow anyone to hurt him. You feel unsafe with a child? Shame on you. June, why do we feel shame? Characterless moms, ungrateful and shameless children. Yungi grabbed June's collar. Mind your tongue, Kim Namjoon. You have no right to drag my mom in this. It's between us. Hobie, June, stay on tea only. Don't go anywhere. June yanked his hands. Why wouldn't I? Wasn't his mom cheap, characterless woman? She had a child with an old married man just to snatch his property? Yungi then called your father a cheap and characterless too. He was the equal responsible whatever had happened in past. Hobie, shut up. Are you mad or what? You both are insulting your parents. You both have no rights to drag the person who are no more now. Be a man and fight by yourself. June, if ungratefulness had face, it would exactly looks like you two. Don't forget you are in our house. We gave you shelter and your so-called brother tried to kill our Hyang. If you have any shame left, you would want the earth to swallow you. Yungi, I also have no desire to stay here. We will leave this house tomorrow morning with tea and never show you our face. You better not to show your face to us. Angrily left. Yungi angrily left from there. He directly came to his room and found Jimin and Cook were sitting on the bed beside each side of T, who was sleeping while curling up in middle. Yungi's face was red due to anger. Ji-Cook saw him and went to him. Jimin, Yungi Hang, I know you are so angry. You should be. I'm so sorry behalf of June Hyang and Hobie Hyang. Cook, whatever had happened, it wasn't TT's fault. We know he didn't hurt Jin Hyang purposely. I tried to stop June Hyang, but he didn't listen. Sorry. Yungi touched Cook's red puffy cheek. This red puffy cheek is showing how hard you tried to save tea. Don't apologize. It wasn't your fault. Cook hugged him tightly. Sorry, Hang. Yungi pulled Jimin and hugged too. Why are you crying? Everything is alright. TT is sleeping. When he will wake up, he will forget everything. How's Jin Hyang? Did he hurt more? Jimin, he got stitches. Small glass pieces stuck in his skin. But there is nothing to worry. Doctor removed all the glass pieces. Doctor said stitches will remove in 4-5 days and marks will fade away soon too. Yungi, that's the big relief. Time skipped at midnight. It was midnight. Everyone was sleeping in their rooms, respectively. The door of Jin's room slowly opened. One pair of legs padding on the cold marble floor, walking towards the bed, climbing on and slowly sliding the blanket from his face. He was none other than Titi. He straight came here as soon as he was woken up. T. Mama hungry? Titi is so sorry. Titi didn't want to hurt Mama Hanky. Titi was so scared. Baby Hanky and the strong Hanky were watching ghost movie in big movie room. Baby Hanky played the baby tiger movie for Titi. Strong Hanky prepared sweet popcorn for Titi. Titi was bored by watching the baby tiger movie, so Titi reached that big movie room while searching baby Hanky and the strong Hanky. Titi got scared by seeing ghost face. Titi was very scared. Titi didn't know Mama Hanky was there. Titi threw the glass flower vase to Ghost. But Ghost was very clever. Ghost brought Mama Hanky there and Mama Hanky got hurt. Titi is a bad boy, na? Titi hurt Mama Hanky. Surgeon's stitches. Because of Titi, Mama Hanky is in pain. You know, Mama Hanky, Titi was saying sorry to Big Body Hanky, but Big Body Hanky didn't listen to Titi. Big Body Hanky locked Titi in the bathroom. Titi was so scared. Titi was crying and banging the door, but Big Body Hanky didn't open the door. Strong Hanky tried to help Titi, but Big Body Hanky slapped Strong Hanky and pushed to Mama Hanky should beat the Big Body Hanky. No, if Mama Hanky beat Big Body Hanky, then Big Body Hanky will cry, na? Mama Hanky should lock Big Body Hanky in bathroom. No, there is so dark. Big Body Hanky will be scared. Titi doesn't want to scare Big Body Hanky. Mama Hanky should scold Big Body Hanky, but not more. Big Body Hanky will be hurt, na? Is Mama Hanky angry from Titi? Titi will say sorry to Mama Hanky in the morning. Titi won't eat Titi's tasty strawberries. Mama Hanky can give Titi any punishment. Titi promise. Titi will complete all the punishment without cheating. Titi will drink that EU drink too that Mama Hanky gave Titi when Titi lie to Mama Hanky. But please don't eat Titi. But please don't send Titi pain house. Carefully kissed on Jin's stitches. Good night, Mama Hanky. Slept while carefully hugging him. As soon as T laid beside Jin, he fell asleep. Yoongi was standing outside of Jin's room. He came here while searching T. He heard T's confession, what he did to Jin. When T fell asleep, he quietly went inside. He saw Jin was sleeping peacefully while throwing himself on Jin. Yoongi slowly shook his head. TT and his habit of crushing while sleeping will never gonna be changed. About to carry him, Jin held Yungi's hand. Let him sleep here for tonight. Yungi, but Hyang, he can hurt you. He has the habit of roaming on bed. He can't sleep straight. He kept changing his position. Jin, I will manage, don't worry. Yungi, no Hyang, you aren't understanding. Jin, it's fine, Yungi. I will handle him. It's not my first time. Don't forget, I raised Jimin and Cook. They aren't a normal kids, especially Cook. So it's alright. I will manage. Yungi, okay. Hyang. Jin, say. Yungi, I'm sorry what he did. His intention wasn't hurting you, but you are hurt because of him. Jin, I know very well about T's intention. Don't be guilty. I'm alright. We will talk about this matter tomorrow. Okay, now go and sleep. Yungi, okay. Good night, Hyang. Jin, good night. Close the door properly. Time skipped at next day. T got high fever last night due to fear. Jin knew that this would definitely happen. That's why he stopped Yungi to take tea. Right now, T was sleeping in Jin's room. Jimin and Cook were with him. Hobie and June were outside. Jin and Yungi were sitting in balcony and having calm conversation. Jin, Yungi, yesterday T kept mumbling about Pain house. He was pleading to not go there. He was crying in sleep. What's Pain house? And why is TT so scared of it? Yungi took a deep breath. People used to tease TT for his little space behavior. One day when me and mom went to grocery shopping, TT had a fight with her neighbor's kid. He was so naughty and purposely poked TT. They both were involved in fighting. TT threw the brick. It hurt his head. He weren't there. Kid's parents called the mental hospital and sent TT there. There he saw a patient was getting shock treatment. He got scared to see that, but doctor was so good. She carefully handled TT and informed us too. We brought TT at home. Mom had a huge fight with neighbor aunt. We changed the home. After that day, he got scared of mental hospital. He called it Pain house. Yesterday, he threw glass flower wash on you. Maybe he remembered the past incident and thought you would send him in mental hospital. There he would get electric shock. Jin, how cruel that lady was. How can she do this? What if anything happened to him then? Yungi, it's nothing new, Hyang. Almost all the people think TT as mental. They didn't know not all the people who are suffering from mental issues are mental. Jin, right. Just like we can't put all the physical disease in one category, same as we can't call all the mental issues as mental. Just like physical problems, there are mental problems are real too. Honestly speaking, I believe there are more mental issues than physical, and they are more dangerous than physical one. With physical one, at least we can see the injuries, but with mental one, we can't see anything. Everything is hidden. We can never tell what extent a person is suffering from mental problem. We only see person's smile, but not the pain behind that smile. Yungi, but for Normal people, whoever is facing mental issues, are just a mental. We should throw them in mental hospital. We think there is no cure of mental illness. They are just a burden on everyone. Jin, that's because there are lack of awareness. People don't want to accept mental illness, but I understood. Stress, anxiety, tension, anger, frustration, injustice, being treated differently, and many more lead mental issues which we neglect, but slowly they increase and can cause many deadly disease. I came to know from Jimin and Cook what happened yesterday. Being a mafia king, June has no patience. Sometimes he crossed his line and he didn't realize it. He has no control over his anger and tongue. He reacts first and thinks later. Not only tea, but he locked Jimin and Cook too in dark room whenever they did anything wrong that could harm anyone. Yungi, but it's wrong. You can't teach someone by fear. Not all the time punishment works. T could have had a panic attack yesterday. Anything could have happened with him. If I had come late, then this could have been traumatic for him. I know his intention wasn't hurting T, but he traumatized him. He was just mad. After seeing your condition, everyone is so possessive for you, which is fine. After all, you are parent figure for them, but he forget T is a small baby. He is a teen just by age and body, but from mind he is a child who isn't wrong, who can't understand the emotion behind the action. I tried my best to restrict T from you all, but he didn't understand the boundary. Jin, June did so wrong. Not only June but Hobie did wrong too. I didn't expect this from them. T is just a child with pure heart. He just wants to get attention and love, nothing else. Don't stop him. There is no boundary for him. He just wants love. There is nothing wrong. Yungi, we aren't real brothers. We are steps. Our relationship is built on deceit and betrayal, not love and acceptance. June and Hobie's anger is valid. After all, nobody wants to get betrayed by their own family members. This isn't something which we forget and forgive. It's next to impossible to accept the person who is the sign of betrayal. Jin, I agree, but it's not done by one person. My dad and your mom both were equally responsible of it. Hatred shouldn't be from both the side. You hide your pain because of tea. Yungi, you are also the eldest. You can understand. Younger siblings aren't just the siblings, they are our children. For them, we have to swallow our pain and emotions. I do have hatred, but not towards you all, but towards my mom and your dad. I'm sure you also have the same feelings. Jin, yeah, I do have feelings. I also think like you. We are calmly doing this conversation because we both are in same path. We both know we can't be brothers. Let's keep everything aside. I want you to work for me. There is a vacancy in my office. I want you to hire. By this, you don't need to work so many jobs for T's medical expenses. I will give you good salary. You can spend more time with T. He didn't need to wait for you. Yungi smiled. Thank you so much for this opportunity, but I can't accept your offer. Titi is my responsibility. I want to raise him by my own. I want him to see my struggles and never forget his place. It's more important to make him understand the value of relationship and money than to spend time with T. I want to raise him practically without any filter. He should know his Hyang's struggle and sacrifice. I don't think T is less than any normal child. I want to give him normal life. I don't want to fake pamper him. And one more thing, we are leaving this house today. Please don't stop me. Jin, I won't. They came out. Yungi brought his bags along with T. T still hadn't known about anything. Everyone was there. T. Sweet Yangi, where are Sweet Yangi and Titi going? Yungi. To our home. T. But Titi and Sweet Yangi's home is this. Yungi. No, this isn't our home. This is Jin Hyang and his brother's home. Now we are going to our home. We will stay there. Let's go. T stopped at his place. What does Sweet Yangi mean by stay there? Aren't Mama Yangi, Dance Yangi, Big Body Yangi, Baby Yangi, Strong Yangi coming with us? Yungi, why do they come with us? They will live here in their house and we will live in our house. T. No, Titi won't go anywhere. Dada said Titi, that is Titi's family. Titi won't leave Titi's family. Yungi, don't be stubborn. It's not your family. Your family is only me. T. No, Sweet Yangi is wrong. Went to Jin. He is Titi's Mama Yangi. Mama Yangi is hurt because of Titi. Titi has to complete the punishment. If Titi will go with Sweet Yangi, who will eat super tasty food? Super tasty food will be sad, na? Went to Hobby. He is Titi's Dance Yangi. Dance Yangi taught Titi so many dance steps. If Titi will go, who will accompany Dance Yangi? There will be no one to disturb Dance Yangi and clap for Dance Yangi. Dance Yangi's speakers are Titi's friends. Titi dance with them. Went to June. He is Titi's Big Body Hangi. Big Body Hangi is so smart. Big Body Hangi solve all the problems. If Titi will go, then who will get the scoldings from Big Body Hangi? Whom will Big Body Hangi kick out of the room? Who is asked lots of questions? How will Big Body Hangi digest his food? Whom will Big Body Hangi shout? Whom Big Body Hangi call headache? Big Body Hangi is strict but good. So, if everyone loves Titi, then Titi will be spoiled, la. Someone has to scold Titi too. Titi won't go leaving Big Body Hangi. Big math problems bullies Titi. Big Body Hangi solves them quickly and save Titi. Went to Jimin. He is Titi's Baby Hangi. Baby Hangi loves Titi so much. Baby Hangi always helps Titi. Titi is a brat, na. Titi always stores Titi's clothes, but Baby Hangi swears it.
without complaining and scolding Titi. Bibi Hangi sets movie for Titi. Bibi Hangi takes care of Titi and covers Titi from Bibi Hangi's blanket whenever Titi fell asleep while waiting for Sweet Hangi. If Titi will go, then who will Bibi Hangi take care? Whose clothes does Bibi Hangi sew? Bibi Hangi will be alone, na? Titi makes Bibi Hangi laugh. If Titi isn't here, then who will help Bibi Hangi when Bibi Hangi falls from chair? Who will fight with Floor for Bibi Hangi? Floor will bully Bibi Hangi.
When to cook.
He is Titi is Strong Hangi. Strong Hangi and Titi are best friends. Strong Hangi helps Titi to pluck the fruits from the trees. Strong Hangi ties Titi's shoelaces. Titi always trips. Nah, if Titi will go, then who will help Strong Hangi in tables? Strong Hangi didn't remember the tables. Who will help Strong Hangi to teach Bibi Hangi? Who will give company to Strong Hangi for pulling the pranks? Who will give Titi food when Sweet Hangi is at work? Who will teach Titi how to become strong? Who will open the lid of container? Who will prepare sweet popcorn for Titi? Who will protect Titi from scoldings? If Titi goes, Strong Hangi will be lonely. No, Titi can't go with Sweet Hangi. Titi wants to stay here with Titi's family. Titi doesn't want to live alone. Titi wants Mama Hangi food, Sweet Hangi's warmth, Dance Hangi's scolding, Big Hangi's thickness, Baby Hangi's love, Strong Hangi's naughtiness, Sweet Hangi. Why can't Titi stay with everyone like before? Why is it necessary to go, Titi? Titi really doesn't wanna go. Please allow Titi to stay with Titi's family. Titi knows Titi is a brat. Titi always troubles everyone. Titi made everyone mad. Titi hurts too. But if Titi give a chance to improve, Titi promise Titi never bother anyone. Titi saw a movie where all the animals living happily in the forest like a family. Then why can't Titi bear tiger lives with Mama Lapta? Sweet cat, dance squirrel, big body koala, baby chick, strong bunny.
Yoongi hid his face to the side and tears rolled down through his cheeks. He wasn't this emotional when he lost his mom like he was now. To hear T's words, everyone was emotional to hear T's words, and unknowingly tears rolled down through their cheeks. T's words were innocent but carried the deepest emotion of pain. It showed how closely he observed everyone's behavior. He didn't look their words on his heart but accept it as his treasure. Hobie, with teary eyes, we never accepted him. We always pushed him away. We always mistreat him. We always misjudge him. But he still wants to stay with us. He still considers us as his family. Why?
Today he showed us how small we are in front of him.
T wiped his tears.
Tan Shangi, don't cry. Didi doesn't like cry. Didi is small, Dan Shangi is big. Dan Shangi is Diddi's.
Counted on his fingers.
Mama Hangi, Sweet Hangi, Dan Shangi. 3. Dan Shangi is Diddi's third Hangi.
June. I scolded him even on small things. I shouted at him. I called him ungrateful. I used strong words for him. I locked him in bathroom. That can trigger his mental problem. I called him a mental, but still he wants to live with me. He still calls me big body Hangi. Am I really deserve this kind of respect when I didn't give him anything return? I called him mental. I thought he is unfit for our family, but it's me who is unfit. Instead of trying to understand his problem and giving him love, I mocked him. I made fun of his illness, but he still wants me. I don't understand who is mentally sick, he or me. His thoughts are pure. There is no filter, but mine is filled with hatred and negativity. I hate him, but why? Whatever had happened, it wasn't his fault. He is already facing so many things in his life. Instead of supporting him and helping him, I tried to traumatize him. I'm really so ashamed of my thinking. He hurt Hyang unintentionally, but I hurt him intentionally. He easily forgave me, but I made a mountain of molehill. At that time, I should console him. He was already so scared and feeling guilty, but I pushed him into the jaw of death. In my ego and anger, I didn't realize how terrible the consequence of what I had done could be. I could have been the cause of his death. Jin, now you understand the seriousness of your actions. That's why I always told you to think twice before doing anything. You can't handle everything with anger. Punishment isn't the solution of all the problems. Anger ruins things, not fix them. To fix things, you have to do calm conversation. See, a small kid understands your intention behind your harsh behavior, but you can't because you became blind in anger, and it goes on hobby too. You supported June in wrong things. Hobby slowly nodded his head. Sorry. I can't justify my deeds. T.
Mama Hangi, don't you scold Dan Shangi and Big Body Hangi. Didi doesn't like.
Wipe June's tears.
Big Body Hangi, will you forgive Didi?
June, you are saying sorry. It's me who should have apologized to you. I hurt you. I can't meet my grace with you. Today I fell in my own grace. I did wrong with you. T.
No, Big Body Hangi didn't do anything wrong with Didi. Didi did the mistake, na. So Big Body Hangi only punished Didi. If Big Body Hangi didn't punish Didi, how will Didi realize Didi's mistake? It's okay if Big Body Hangi can't meet grace with Didi, but Big Body Hangi can give Didi piggyback right now.
Jumped on June's back and hugged his neck tightly. June slowly nodded his head. Hmm. Big body Hangi can give TT piggyback ride, and big body Hangi will do. But first, big body Hangi does the very important work. Went to Yungi while carrying tea on his back. Yungi, I know I hurt you the most by my words and action. I'm really sorry. Please stay here. Don't go. We throw hate on tea. Please give us a chance to shower our love on him. Hobby. We are really sorry. Please don't go. Titi is the voice of the house. Without him, it will be quiet. Please don't go. Stay here. Your anger is valid. You can show your anger by staying here too. Jimin. Yungi Hangi, please don't go. We really want you two in this house. Please. Cook. We need TT and you. Please don't go. Family is never made by blood. Some families are made by love too. It's not important to have any relation to make family. Please, Hangi. Yungi looked at Jin. Jin, don't look at me like this, Yungi. I already told you that I won't stop you. If you want to go, door is there. If you want to stay, the door of your room is there. You can leave with your dignity and you can stay here while maintaining your dignity. Choice is all yours.
Titi doesn't want to go. This is Titi's family. Titi will stay with Titi's family.
Yungi looked at tea and everyone's face. Fine, we won't leave. We will stay here with our family. Magnus.
Yay!
Yungi came in this house just for TT, but he decided to stay here because he found his family in them. In their love, anger, ego, hatred, he found the support and real family who may not accepted them as their brothers, but at least they could stay like friends. Yungi still worked hard for T's medical expenses. He even paid Jin rent for his room. He prepared his food separately. He didn't want anyone taunted him for staying in their house. He wanted to raise T by his own. He stayed with everyone happily but still maintaining his boundaries. Neither did he cross his boundaries nor did he let T to do so. It would be wrong to say that you can happily accept the step siblings you once hated so much. Nothing can change overnight in the blink of an eye. Steps will be steps, they can never become real siblings. One should always remember their limits and never cross boundaries. Love grows wherever patience, acceptance, and responsibility are planted. Forgiveness doesn't erase the past, it builds a future where no one has to cry alone. Not every child knows how to ask for love. Sometimes they express it through mistakes, fear, or tears. Punishment may silence them, but kindness gives them the courage to grow. A family isn't defined by how it looks on the outside, but by how gently its members hold each other on the inside. The moment we choose understanding over anger, a broken home can begin to heal. Step families can also thrive if everyone understands their limits and respect each other's boundaries. The end. Author's note. That's it for today. I hope you all liked it. It was the requested story for one shot. I hope I didn't disappoint you. It was requested for cook, but on my other channel I already made cookie story. If I made cookie story here too, then it would be clashed. And the other reason to choose tea, because Jungian tea's personalities match. Step relationship is so complicated. It's very hard to accept it. Every relationship has a boundary and we should never cross that boundary. Jungi refused Chin's offer because he wanted to raise T by his own. It was his dignity, not ego. Thank you so much for 12k subscribers. After 5 months, finally we completed this milestone. I hope you all enjoyed it. We will meet soon with new story. Till then, take care of yourself. Love you all. If you like this story, then please do like, subscribe, share, and comment. I assure you that you will never gonna regret on your decision. Thanks for watching.